Hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel ExcelVBA Expert. In today's video, we are going to solve top 5 VBA interview questions. Alright, so these are the recent, the question which has been faced by somebody. Alright, so let's start to solve one by one. Okay, so let's understand the question number one. In question number one, what we need to do here, we need to create a one function which can help us to find the location on the basis of nth value. If I am just giving here 2 is the position number, not the employee id. If I would write here 2, and there should be one function which we will be creating, right? And that function basically should perform on the basis of nth value. Nth value can be 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8, whatever it can be, right? So for example here, as of now I have written 2. So on the basis of 2, basically 2 is your this one too, right? Row number 3, because header we will be excluding, right? So from the row number 2, it will start to count from 1. So this will be the 1 and this will be the 2. So the up should come here. For example, if I'm using here any function, for example I created the function vl, all right, we look up like this, right? And if I would select this, then I should get my location, right? That is what actually we need to do. So let's start to write the code. I'm just pressing alt F11. In alt F11, let's insert one module here. Okay, I'm just inserting the one module actually has been added. I would write every code in my option explicit mode, and the function name we are giving v lookup like this. Okay, v underscore lookup. And after that, what you need to do, you need to write here rng as range. All right, that's it. And after that, you need to define dim k as a integer. All right. And after that, what you need to do is you just need to write here like this, right? And in rng, what you need to get here, you should have answer cells. In cells, it is asking the row number. The row number would be whatever the value you will have, rng plus 1. Okay, first of all, just a wait, I'm just letting you know. All right. Okay, so rng would be as integer. All right, now let's start. Yeah, and in vlookup, you need to store cells row number we have in rng plus rng. Okay, and column name would be whatever the column name. If you want to provide one more parameter that you can write here. Okay, after the rng you can do, but as of now in my case I only want to get the location from the b column. So the column index I'm just giving this static as a 2. All right, simple, nothing I'm doing more than this. So let's start to do. If I would write here equal to v lookup, and I would select like this, so I would be getting the Noida. Why Noida? Because it is conceding row number 2. I need to do plus 1 here, so that it will exclude the header. Simple. The lot of people actually get confused here. If I would write here VLOOKUP, that's it. I am just giving the row number. So not this VLOOKUP, this VLOOKUP. All right. CUP is coming. If I would write here 4, so instead of 4, Bihar is coming. If you will count from row number 2 to 4, so the 4 is coming like a Bihar. If I would write here 5, this is the nth value which I am providing. So this is the one line of code, okay, which is simple. The people actually get confused how we can get this output. This is something which is very very simple, but people actually do write a lot of code to achieve the same. Okay, this is something which we need to perform in just 1 and 2 line. Okay, I would say within a one line that we have accomplished this question, we have solved it, right? All right, so let's go to the question number 2. In the question number 2, what I do have, I do have some data in a column. In a column I do have yellow colors wherein I don't have any values. So I want to fill the yellow color. If you will read the question, so in a column of a data there are few blank cells, all right, which I have shown you in the yellow colors. Write a sub to fill all the cells with the value of a cell right above. It means wherever I do have a blank value, I need to fill it by the value which is above to this yellow one, which means a, right? So if I would talk about the row number 7, so here it should come C, because the one above value is C from the yellow color, right? So let's start to write the code. Here we will write the code sub, in the sub procedure name I am writing a question number 2. Dim cell as a range for each cell in range from A to A. I would be getting the last row number, right? Like this. And excelv.row, simple. If cell dot value is blank, right, wherever if the value will be blank, then what it should happen, what should be happen in cell dot value should be fetched by cell dot offset minus 1 comma 0 dot value. All right. And if next cell and message box should be done, right? Let's run one by one. I'm writing, I'm running it, right? You see, I'm getting some, very very bad thing. So what mistake I did, I'm just telling you. AC. So here what I said is cell dot value not equal to blank, it should be equal to blank, right? Now let's run it. You will see, right? If I would, run it in one go by pressing F5, you will be able to see wherever I do have yellow colors, I got the value which is, I got the value which is cells, the value we have, above the yellow color. That's what only we have got. If you will see here in the row number 7, here we have got C. The C actually got printed, right? In the row number 11 it is 11 E, right? Again, if I would delete everything here, okay, and for example I am deleting this one as well, okay. Now let's run this code. I'm pressing F5 now directly. You will be able to see, my all the blank cell actually got filled by the value which all are above the blank cell, right? That is how we guys can solve, and I would definitely attach this workbook right in the description box. From there you guys can download it for your practice. All right, so let's go to the question number third. In the question number third, this is also very simple question, okay. So okay, this question I would see, these are the question which will help us to the person, to those people who all are actually on the intermediate level, right? So here we need to highlight the values which are greater than 60. So again I would use here for each loops in sub procedure name I am just giving question number third. Dim cell as a range for each cell in range B2 to B, cells dot rows dot count a dot end excelv dot row. Right here I'm giving the condition, if any value is greater than 60, any value is greater than 60, then what should happen? Cell should be colored. Cell dot interior dot color should be VB red, else nothing should happen. And if next cell message box is done, right, if I would run it, you will be able to see, all the values actually got, colored by red, okay, whatever the values are greater than 60, right? If you will be able to see, if I would filter by color, you will be able to see every value is greater than 60. No one would be, and no one would be, less than 60, right? That is how that we can solve this question as well. Question number third we have done, right? And after that, let's move to the question number 4. In the question number 4, what I do have, here it is saying print all the sheet name in the list box, wherein I need to create one user form first. So I'm pressing alt I U, which help me, to create the insert the user form, blank user form. So I just created. Here I just need to print out the sheet name, whatever the sheets I do have in my current workbook, all those sheets name I want to print in the list box. So here I do have a list box here, okay. I just click and I will draw it like this, all right. And I would, resize the user form size. So I would write the code, okay, as soon as the user form will get activated. In initialize mode, I am just, writing the code for each dim ws worksheet collection group. I am going to write for each ws in this workbook dot sheets, right, worksheets, Okay, so here what I want, with me dot list box one dot simple dot add item. In add item I am giving ws dot name, I mean my sheet name, and with next ws, right? If I would run this, you will be able to see here every sheet name now I can print. Further question also can be done. If the user will click on this sheet, that user should get fall in that particular sheet, right? So in my question, in my scenario right now, this is something which is showing only to print all the sheets name in the list box. That's what actually we have done, right? What is the code? Code is here, simple code, right? And in module 1 again, in question number 5, in question number 5, what I actually need to do, I want to delete all the blank cells and end of the time, when it will pop up the message, so it should tell me how many rows actually how many rows actually it has deleted, right? That's what actually we need to do. So I'm just minimizing these properties. And sub procedure, question number 4, dim k as an integer, cell as a range, right? That's it. And here we need to write the code k equal to 0 for each cell in range from a to a, cells rows dot count a dot index dot row, right? If cell dot value is blank, then what should happen? K equal to k plus 1. It is calculating, it will appending, it will be it will be appending the count one by one if the row will get deleted, right? So it should be cell dot entire row dot delete, right? And if next cell, simple, in message box, you know in message box it should say like sheets has been, not sheets, rows has been deleted in VBA information. I am just running the code one by one. You will be able to see. Are you able to see? If I would press F5, then it is saying 3 rows has been deleted, right? All right. So let's check it. If I am inserting two, you know, two blank rows, it should say me 2 rows, has been deleted. The 2 rows has been deleted. These are the question. These are the very many questions, but yes, have been asked, in interview, and somebody has faced this kind of interviews, these kind of questions, and I thought that I should bring this question for those people at least who all are preparing for the VBA interview. All right. So I hope guys you have liked these questions 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and I would attach this file as well in the description box. From there you guys can download it. And I would say for the time being, and thank you very much everyone for watching this video. But still, if you think that I need to make more videos on such a topic, please do let me know. Still, if you want if you want any kind of clarification, so you guys can do let me know in the comment box. I will definitely get back to you. All right. So thank you so much everyone for watching the video.